Let's use Brian Hoyer. I've known Brian Hoyer for decades. I'm friends with Brian Hoyer personally. I know his beautiful wife and family. His mother and father are my friends. I'm friends with his brothers and sisters. I we'll just leave it there. I'm friends with them. Okay. Do I think Brian Hoyer is a quarterback that's going to go out and compete with Tom Brady to be one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game? No. Do I think he's in a position right now where Jimmy Garoppolo is? No. And he's my friend. Do I think if Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler thought they could bring someone else in who would do better than Brian Hoyer, that they would? Yes. And I'm his friend. See, Brian Hoyer's character as a man, second to none. Tremendous father, great son, great grandson, knew his grandma Oma very well, great husband, great guy. I'm proud that Brian Hoyer's my friend. But I'm also not pretending that Brian Hoyer's Tom Brady. And so if you're not able to differentiate between the ability of not questioning someone's character if you know they're a good person, but still, okay, I called them role players. I talked about the fact that the Raiders would like to upgrade. I'm going to tell you right now, every role player I talked about, the Raiders would like to upgrade from. But upgrading requires, can I fit it in the salary cap? Does it fit in our long range plans? See, bad drafting for so many years has the Raiders having to go out and give short-term free agent contracts to guys to fill gaps that should be filled by guys that are on 4-year deals that you're developing. Look at what the Eagles are doing. Look at what the Chiefs are doing. They consistently lose guys. They go out and draft well. Those guys plug holes. And then over time, they become great. And then they have to make a decision. Do we sign them or go back and get another rookie? So I'm sorry if you don't have the ability to ascertain the difference between being critical of somebody's play but not making it personal. Every one of the players that I reviewed and called role players are players that the Raiders would like to upgrade from. That's a fact. Every NFL team would like to upgrade every single player if they can get better. When Tom Brady was at the height of his greatness, Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels would have loved to move on from Tom Brady if they felt there was a better option. So when I call guys role players, I didn't call them building blocks. I didn't call them stars. Okay, do I think Jermaine Illuminor, a Keelan Cole, a Brandon Parker, or a Max Crosby, or a Davante Adams? Come on, give me a break. But I also think all three of them are hard workers. All three of them are guys that at a certain price point, you say, okay, I may not be getting A from them, but C works at the price I'm paying because the guy next to him I'm paying as a C, but is working as a B. All of that. This is where it's more than just X's and O's on Sundays. This is where Josh McDaniels, I believe, one of the biggest areas, and I think there were several, but one of the areas where he failed in Denver is the best teams have an ability to manage salary cap and roster. Okay, this guy isn't an A, but he's a B and I'm paying him like a C. I can deal with that. And so I just want to address that. And I appreciated you asking me about it because it's frustrating me. I told one person, then go get your information somewhere else. But that's just not how we work. You know, when you see a fan, this person sucks, he's terrible, he's horrible. Okay. And there were times last year I wrote about guys just played terrible. But if I also know that somebody's a high character guy, I'm going to say, and I'm going to say something. You know what? Not playing well, role player. I think the Raiders would like to upgrade. Great guy, but need to upgrade. I'm sorry, that's called being civil. It's called being professional. And I'll never, for the sake of clicks or views, change that about who I am. That's called character.